Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, Ubisoft published a new video that gave us a new look at Assassin's Creed Mirage. We got a ton of new information and new looks at the leveling system and skills, and also some new combat gameplay. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. According to the developers, Basim has a new and completely fresh story, and you don't have to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla in order to understand the story. But they also promise the longtime fans that the game will be, of course, connected, and will be full of Easter eggs and throwbacks to the other games and the Assassin's Creed lore. Another one of the developers also talked about how important and exciting it was for them to create Basim's character, especially since we saw him in his older age in Valhalla. The developers had to imagine how Basim looked as a younger guy. They also talked about how they tried to bring back that Levantine Assassin's Creed look, which I personally think it looks really good, and Ubisoft did a great job in making Basim's character. Even though the character's facial expressions looked a little bit weird in the first gameplay trailer, I still think they did a great job creating the characters and outfits, and I really like how they fit with their respective time period and location of the game. With all these things out of the way, let's now talk about the exciting stuff. The gameplay. In this part of the trailer, we get to take a look at the skill tree, which in my opinion is a little small comparing it to the massive skill tree we had in Valhalla and the other two RPG games. But, personally, I prefer a smaller skill tree with more unique and useful skills. Another thing I really like is the removal of the XP progression system, and the developer said that the progression system will instead be linear and story-driven, and that Basim will level up the more missions he does, and the more he progresses in the story, which I think is one of the best things that Ubisoft could have done for this game. If we pause and take a look at the skill tree here, we get to see and analyze a few skills that are shown in the video. The first one we get to take a look at is a skill called Break Fall, which gives Basim the ability to do a roll when jumping from dangerous heights to reduce the damage taken. The second skill we get to see is Airstrike, which seems to slow down time when you aim your throwing knives in the air, and can kill multiple targets before even hitting the ground. Somehow like the time slowdown skill when aiming a bow in the RPG games, but way cooler, and I believe it can be very useful in both stealth and combat. The third and final ability we get to see is Kickback, a skill which is loved by many fans, including myself, which was also present in the RPG series. But this one seems to be a bit harder to perform, since you need to first get a successful parry, and then you can kick the enemy in your desired direction, which I also think is really awesome to see in the game. They also talk a bit about bringing back the fan-favorite outfit dyes, just like how you could do it in the older games like Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. Next important thing they show is combat. Now, I was actually very excited when I saw the combat because it looks like, finally, after all these years, Ubisoft has decided to bring back the clean, fast-paced, flashy combat like the old games, which I'm really happy about. I'm still not really a fan of how the chain assassinations look, and I believe they could have done a better job, and it would have been a really cool ability. But it's fine. According to the developers, Basim will only have one main weapon, which is his sword, and because of that, they could put all their focus on designing unique swords and an intuitive character to control, which also basically means that Basim's only weapon type is his swords and also his dagger. This would also make combat more challenging and more fun and force you to implement your tools and different strategies to get out of tricky situations, which is another thing I really love. Honestly, after seeing everything that was shown in the video, I'm very happy and hopeful about how the game would be. And I'm even more excited to play this game and see if Ubisoft can truly give us fans what we really want. What do you guys think? Are you happy with how the game has been so far? Are you going to play it when it comes out? Let me know down in the comments what your opinions are of the game. Also, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to help me grow and make more AC-related content. I'm just getting started and my goal is to hit 100 subscribers. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching the video and have a great rest of your day.